Hey, it's Erin. Have you become too powerful for lateral raises? I'm somewhat kidding, but the lateral raise is a very difficult exercise to make progress with, especially if you've been training for a while. So if you feel like you've hit a plateau, if you're bored, or if you're looking for new variations, this is a great video for you. I think a lot of the problems with the lateral raise come from the fact that most of us, myself included, are relegated to that lighter side of the weight rack. And when we're looking at the dumbbells and their weight increments, sometimes they go up by as much as 50%. And when you're talking about your standard lift, that's a huge amount. Now, when you're talking about an isolation lift, that's an even bigger jump. So we can run into issues just with those sticking points. Today, I want to show you some great variations that are going to be a lot of fun, challenging, and can help you break through some plateaus when it comes to the lateral raise. Without further ado, let's talk about these variations. Our first exercise is an incline bench lateral raise. Now, the reason why this exercise is just so darn effective is because you're performing it with your body on an incline. You're also doing it one arm at a time. Just like any other unilateral or single arm exercise, you want to make sure that your setup from right to left is exactly the same. So you're going to get on a bench, have that bench probably at about a 60-degree angle, and your starting position is you with your body at that angle, and you are going to lift that dumbbell with a soft elbow directly up and bring it right back down. The reason this exercise is so effective is because we're typically in a standing position when we do our lateral raise. So if you think about it, your arms are perpendicular to the floor, we've got gravity on our side, and there's just no tension at this starting point. So we're able to give a massive amount of tension at the starting point with this incline. And so you're going to get much stronger in this particular area, this particular range of motion, which will directly translate to greater strength on your regular lateral raise. Our next variation is the chest supported lateral raise. Now, with this variation, you're going to set the bench up at a little bit of a higher incline, so probably somewhere around 75%. The reason this variation is so effective is that you've got less momentum. Your upper body is going to be up against the back of the bench, so you typically can't bounce or just use your body weight to get those dumbbells up. You're also able to train the muscle at a slightly different angle. Now, a lot of us are looking for rear delt development, and putting yourself in this angle is going to allow you to hit not just the side or the medial delt, but also the rear delt, which was going to give you that beautiful capped shoulder appearance. Now you're just going to perform this exercise like you would any other lateral raise, spending the least amount of time at the starting position as possible. When you don't have a lot of tension, then you are simply going to keep a soft bend in the elbow and think about pushing those dumbbells away from you. That's the cue that you're going to use on any lateral raise, not so much a pull. When you think about a pull, you see what my shoulders do. These traps engage right away. So I want you to think about pushing. And when you think about pushing, you are not engaging the traps right away, you're engaging those delts right away. Our third and final variation is the Poliquin Raise. This was invented by Charles Poliquin, and this is one of my personal favorites. This is going to give you a ton of time under tension. You're going to go nice and slow on that negative or eccentric portion of the rep, which can directly translate to better gains and can translate to better strength. Let's break this move down. You're going to grab your dumbbells. Start with the dumbbells with a neutral grip. So you want the end of those dumbbells pointing up, feet about shoulder width apart, soft bend in the knee, and you are simply going to do a hammer curl with both sides. Go right into a short lever lateral raise. So you're moving at the shoulder joint, keeping that elbow at a 90-degree position, bringing those dumbbells up, bringing your upper arms about parallel to the floor. Extend those forearms out so you're making a T with your body, and then you are going to slowly lower those dumbbells back down to that starting position. Once you get back to that starting position, go right back into your hammer curl, short lever lateral raise, extend the forearms, and slow and controlled on the way down. Those are the three variations. All three of these have helped me not just build my delts, but also to get to higher weights in the regular lateral raise. Let me know what you think. What do you want to see next? And if you try any of these variations and you love them, Or if you have a variation that you like even more, let everyone know in the comments. Sharing is caring. We can all learn and we can all be our personal bests. That's it for this time. Until next time, thanks for watching and train hard, y'all.